Hey guys, Greg and Adam here with Cookbook Keto. So we've gone through a couple different name changes and we've kind of made the channel more about our keto lifestyle, and nothing fits that more than having some good old-fashioned exercise.
Yep.
So as you can see, Adam gets plenty of exercise. Sometimes. And part of that is because he has an EB-8 e-bike. So these bikes are great for a couple of different reasons. First of all, if you're a big fat guy like me, even when you're trying to slim down, sometimes you need a little bit of assistance. I remember going on a bike rides with Adam before we ended up with e-bikes, and he'd leave me in the dust, and I was always trying to catch up, and I was out of breath and out of shape, and it's like, it was a miserable experience, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things that's really cool about the e-bikes is I can keep up without having the need to try to keep up.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? We've had this now for 9 months.
Yeah.
And you've ridden this thing a lot. You've ridden it back and forth to your mom's. You've ridden it on trails with friends. I mean, you've done a lot of riding on this thing.
Yeah.
And you had only a couple problems. I think the chain came off once.
That was an issue.
So that's pretty typical, probably as a result of maybe going over some rocky terrain or falling or something like that. But overall, things have been done, and we found that most of the specs that they provided to us are pretty close to accurate. We had some questions on our previous video, so we're going to answer those questions, and we're going to kind of give some additional feedback, plus give you a little bit more, a few clips of the bike in action and how things work, right? There's one difference with this bike than all the other e-bikes that we have, and that is the pedal assist operates differently. Adam, walk us through that. What is that different?
So the pedal assist, with the other e-bikes, it allows them to choose how much pedal assist they want to a degree of 5. Having 0 means that you will have no pedal assist, and having 5 will mean you have the most pedal assist, and it's kind of self-explanatory.
And basically, you're lightly pedaling, and pedal assist will get you to the max speed of the bike, which is around 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So the max speed of this bike is 18 miles an hour, but that's only achieved by using the throttle.
Yep.
Because pedal assist on this bike will only get you about 15 to 16 miles an hour if you're in gear 7. And it's a little less, surprisingly not a lot less.
Yeah. When you're
downshifting. So if you're in like gear 1, you're still going to be going like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Even though you're barely touching the things, and then eventually you're not going to be able to pedal at all, right? Because it's going to be going so fast. So in the Shimano shifter, and this one is a little different than some of the other ones, but it seems to work okay. Yeah. I think it just needs the chain needs to be lubed up a little bit more, but it seems to shift. We saw experienced some noise during some of the lower gears. So if that's annoying to you, you probably want to lube it up more frequently.
Yeah.
You, however, just generally use it in gear 7 and just don't change it.
Yeah.
Right? So, and if you get to a situation where you have a hill, how do you handle that?
Well, I throttle the bike all the way, and then I pedal like hell.
So basically, rather than downshifting, he just uses the throttle and just gives it everything that the bike can give it, and then he just pedals as much as he can.
Yeah.
Right. So rather than downshift, do you know how downshifting works? Right?
Yeah.
You just don't want to do it.
No.
Of the noise?
It slows me down.
Oh, it slows you down. Okay. So I guess you got enough muscle strength, you can power up any hill. Yeah. We might have to find a hill around here that you can't do. So one of the perks of this bike that some of the other bikes we have, and you can see all those on our channel here, we'll link those here. Yeah. But is that it has shocks. So it's really intended to be used more off-road than one of the other bikes are, which is good because those, if you're doing off-road on those bikes, even hitting big bumps and stuff with no shocks, you're gonna feel it. Yeah, you shake it up. So at an $800 price point, there's a lot of features that are packed into this bike, which are awesome. They chimped on the kickstand though. Adam's encountered some issues with the kickstand. Yeah. That's probably the least desired. I mean, it's just a cheap piece of metal, and it kind of bends and adjusts. It's not terrible. I mean, you can replace it. It gets the job done. You can replace the seat, which is also not ideal. The handlebars though are probably my biggest gripe, and that is because they're not really adjustable. The only thing that's adjustable is the distance to you or from you. And it's tied with 4 Allen screws right here that you can adjust the angle. That's it. Yeah. All the other ones are telescoping and changing, so that's kind of it. The battery itself is pretty good, and the only other dislike I really have is the fact that you have to leave the key in the bike to operate it, which is good and bad, right? Yeah. So the good thing is that you turn it on, you have to leave the key in. It doesn't come out. Yeah. It will twist and then
can't yank out. You have to twist it again.
Right. So the only way to get the key out is to turn the bike off, which is good, I guess. You're not going to lose your key.
Yeah.
But you're also guaranteeing, like, you're expecting that it's going to sit in there, and you're just going to have to trust that it's not going to bounce and fall out or anything. I mean, it does sit in there pretty well.
Yeah, I haven't had
It's
any
locked
issues
in, so it's not terrible. We usually charge it in the bike.
Yeah.
Right, in the garage. But there are no auxiliary ports. So some people were asking if there's auxiliary ports on this bike. There are no auxiliary ports on this bike. You can't charge anything from the battery itself. Would you buy it again? Will we buy? Yes, we would. I think this has been a great bike for Adam. Yeah. I think it lets us all kind of maintain a speed. Like, I mean, obviously, he, being a young lad, he doesn't necessarily need it because he can ride a regular bike and do it, you know, probably just as far.
Yeah.
But this makes it a bit more enjoyable, and the whole family can kind of participate. And let's talk about keto for just a second, guys, because I mean, we are a keto channel now. We are focused on doing a keto lifestyle, and we've documented our journey, and we have lost 150 pounds between Stacy and I on this keto journey. And it's obviously infected Adam, probably negatively, but he's come around and he's liking the fact that he's seen his dad get smaller and more healthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I can't stress this enough. These are a great way to sort of bridge the gap between a young kid like Adam and an overweight middle-aged man like myself. That we can go riding the trails, we can enjoy them together, and I look forward to taking this in the truck and going and doing some trails this summer.
Yeah.
Right now it's kind of hot out here, so
It's
kind of
humid.
thinking it's not happening anytime soon.
I'm sweating.
But it's pretty rough. But yeah, definitely. And when we went on our vacation last summer, it would really been cool to have these with us when we were riding around the national park, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Having
So-
it in Maine and
Yeah.
on Mount.
That'd have been fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would've.
So I think another one is coming, another vacation is coming of some sort, and I think we're going to be bringing these bikes with us. So that'll be fun. Well, anyway, that's it for today. Do you have anything else that you want to say about it?
It's a great bike.
Very popular. They were out of stock all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely should check that out. Swagtron, I'm kind of impressed. Like, they got some difference. We got these little bikes that we kind of used, just motoring around, which are really cool because they just collapse and fold in. You throw them in, and you can just, you know, you can pedal if you want to, but they're also like just great little speeders. So cool stuff. Well, that's it for us today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and
Don't forget to hit that bell.
that's right. Hit that bell, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And if Stacy was here, she'd say stay keto.